Usually when you come to the house, I get to the house, I knock on the door, and I've had several that, don't go the way you plan. You kind of think about it in your mind and how you're going to say what happened to the parents, but for the most part, they know something bad happened as soon as they open the door and they see that uniform. I've had parents just fall to their knees and screaming, no, 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 because they're anticipating what you're going to say. And I can tell you at that point, I would love nothing more than to tell a parent that we arrested their kid. But unfortunately, that's not the case. Unfortunately, I'm there to tell them, their child was killed in a traffic crash. And, the ones I'm talking about now are drunk driving, one vehicles that could have been prevented. There's absolutely no reason for that. It's nobody's fault except the decision to drink and drive that caused that crash.
In an instant, in the blink of an eye, we went from one of the most joyous days of our lives to the saddest. And nothing will ever compare to that sad day. He was my flesh and blood. He was a part of me. When he died, a part of me died. And it's like carrying it with you on your shoulders constantly. I felt a disappointment to my parents. I know that sounds very strange. I had a very, very hard time calling my parents and my husband's parents and telling them about this. And I felt like I had let my parents down by not taking care of their grandchild for them. Parents really, really do matter. Yes, they do.
I do know that when I talk to parents, and I go back several times, a lot of times they want information or to go over the accident, there is no denying there's guilt there. There's just, you have to realize that a DUI crash, every single one of them could have been prevented. So how do you not feel guilty? And to see them, see their family, come together, but yet everybody falling apart, was tough. But I can tell you from the things I've seen in this job and my own experience with kids actually do listen to what their parents say.
I just knew there wasn't something right, and the gut feeling just consumed me. God was telling me something because I could feel it. Something wasn't right, but I went looking for it, and I found the accident and drove upon it, and was out on the gravel road, and I come up over a hill, and out in this field were all these lights flashing, all these rescue vehicles and highway patrol, and then I noticed helicopters. I could hear helicopters. And I just said, oh my God, this is not good. And I knew right then. That it was her. Patrolman let me walk out to the vehicle, and I got to see my daughter laying there. And I couldn't believe it. And I touched her, and I was like, Kayla, wake up. There was no life left in her at all. And I just took and held her hand and prayed with her. I just can't believe this has happened. And God help me. Help me.